Namaste, creative yogis. How you all doing out there? Wow, so how you all getting on with this amazing year, the Fire Dragon year? Very fiery, very sparky, lots of challenges, and yeah, that can be quite intense. That's what everyone's telling me, and I'm feeling it in myself. So it's not a coincidence that this month is about this embodiment, this idea of reconnecting with our bodies and tuning in and checking in and listening to our body wisdom and just noticing how we're embodying our lives and finding a bit more freedom, lightness, more playfulness in ourselves in order to move forward with all this lovely fiery energy and help us get where we need to go. So it's really quite a very profound month. So embodiment is something that my teacher Shiva Ray was really big on. And I remember when we were doing our training, she got us to embody a breath, really just pay attention to the breath, and also embody transitions from one asana to the next, and then embody the actual asana, just holding the pose. And for me, that was actually quite a profound shift in the way that I approach my yoga, because previous to that, I was kind of slightly outside, kind of being an observer of my practice and being very critical of what I was doing and basically torturing myself every step of the way because I was always challenging and pushing myself, and that was kind of my character. But I was turning my yoga session into a torture session. And she got me to really realize that and to shift my focus into being present and to actually embody the movement, to be inside the movement. And that was really profound, really, for me. And it really helped me to really change the way that I approach my yoga and also the way that I taught. And I teach that way to this day. So I think it's a really, really significant thing to take on board and to start to really pay attention to what your body is trying to teach you, what's trying to tell you. The body does accumulate tension over time, and we need to be aware of that and release it in certain ways. So it's a beautiful way to be. And so this month is all about that idea of coming home back to yourself, to that compassionate, nurturing way of being, and really finding that freedom, finding that liberation from the tension that's accumulated from whatever's going on in our heads, really. There was a practice that my teacher got us to do, actually. I remember this so clearly. She got us to lie on our backs and put our hands and our feet in the air and just circle through our ankles and our wrists, and then wiggle our fingers and our toes, and then shake everything, shake everything, shake everything. And I remember I was thinking, what is going on? Why is she making us do this? This is crazy. What's going on? And then she just piped up and said, let go of your critical mind. And I swear I just burst into tears because I saw for the first time how I'd been getting in my own way, how I'd been creating tension in myself, in my body, in my life by the way that I was operating with myself. And so this month is about really tuning in and paying attention to how hard we are on ourselves, how we really, really do give ourselves such a hard time, and that translates to a lot of conflict and tension in the outside world, and how we're kind of navigating the challenges. So if we come back to ourselves, to this beautiful love, compassion, softness, kindness in our yoga practice, just taking the time to breathe, to just be, then everything else will flow. You will find that these challenges suddenly feel lighter. You feel less like you've hit overwhelm. You will feel that you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything. So it's a beautiful month, and I really love to hear from you guys and how you're getting on. I really appreciate your support, by the way. It means so much to me. It really does. And it's just so nice to hear your stories and what's happening with you. So do pipe up and let me know. I'll choose your cards for today. I actually remembered to get some cards out. So these are the, what's this one? This is the Moonology. We haven't done Moonology for a while, so I thought we'd have a play with these and see what the creative yogis need to know right now. What do the creative yogis need to know? So while I'm shuffling, just to remind you, so I've got the earth flow which I created over in Uluru. That's actually on my TikTok. I've actually uploaded it there, but I'll put it over to this group as well, so you can have a play with that. But essentially, the earth element is about standing poses, thrown in a few balances, just on one leg kind of balances, simple balances, and also seated forward bends, things like that. So you can cultivate this lovely grounding earth energy in your practice this month. All right, so what do the creative yogis need to know? Let's pull out a card. What do the creative yogis need to know? It's time to release negativity. Oh, you got two pulled out. Let's see what to say. What do you need to release? How funny. You've got two cards. There you go. I'll show you. And this one, what do you need to release? So, of course, when life's challenging, it does start to build up as negative thoughts, negative feelings. It translates as tension in the body. And so it's about letting that tension go, just really clearing it away through our yoga, through embodying our movements, our breath, being totally present, and find that beautiful compassion, softness and kindness in ourselves again. All right, so I hope that helps. Let me know, and have a lovely week. Namaste, creative yogis.